4 lies about retirement that keep seniors unhappy and the truth. Hey there, friends. It's your old pal sitting down with a cup of coffee, ready to have a heart-to-heart with you. You know, when I was younger, let's not count the years. I used to think retirement was this magical finish line. You work hard, save up, and then boom, you're free to live your best life, sipping lemonade on a porch swing, right? Chuckles. But let me tell you, after decades of living, loving, and learning, I've seen a thing or two about what retirement really means and what it doesn't. Today, I want to share something close to my heart. 4 big lies about retirement that I've seen trip up so many folks, leaving them feeling lost or unhappy. These are the myths we're fed by society, by ads, sometimes even by our own expectations. And trust me, I've been there wondering if I missed a memo on how to do retirement right. But here's the good news. For every lie, there's a truth that can set you free, help you live healthier, happier, and wiser in your golden years. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe a warm drink, and let's talk like old friends. Whether you're nearing retirement, already there, or just planning ahead, this is for you. My hope is that by the end of our chat, you'll feel a little lighter, a little more inspired, and ready to embrace the season of life with joy. Let's dive into the first lie. You know, one of the biggest lies I hear, and I heard it myself back in the day, is that retirement means you're done contributing. Like, once you clock out of your job for the last time, your purpose just, poof, disappears. Society tells us that your worth is tied to your paycheck, your title, or how many emails you answer in a day. And when that's gone, well, you're supposed to fade into the background, maybe play some golf, and call it a life. I remember my friend Tom, a school teacher for 35 years. When he retired, he felt like he'd lost his identity. He'd say, "Who am I if I'm not Mr. Thompson, grading papers and helping kids?" He stopped volunteering, stopped connecting, because he bought into the lie that retirement meant his usefulness was over. And let me tell you, it broke my heart to see him so down. Here's the truth. Retirement doesn't mean you stop being valuable. It's just a new chapter to share your gifts in a different way. Your experience, your stories, your wisdom, those are gold. The world still needs you, maybe now more than ever. Think about it. Younger folks are craving mentors. Communities need volunteers. Heck, even your grandkids need someone to teach them how to bake cookies or fix a bike. Take my neighbor, Clara. At 72, she started teaching knitting classes at the local library. She thought it'd just be a fun hobby, but soon she had a whole group of people, young and old, coming to learn, laugh, and share stories. Clara found purpose again, not because she was earning a paycheck, but because she was building connections and passing on something meaningful. So, if you're feeling like retirement has put you on the sidelines, let me remind you, you're not done. Try something small, volunteer at a food bank, mentor a young professional, or even start a blog to share your life lessons. Your purpose isn't tied to a job. It's tied to who you are. And who you are is still pretty darn amazing. Lie number 2. You need a ton of money to be happy in retirement. Oh, this one's a doozy. Everywhere you look, TV, magazines, those fancy financial ads, they're telling you that retirement happiness comes with a fat bank account. You need $1 million, a beach house, and a shiny RV to roll into the sunset, right? And if you don't have that, well, you're doomed to a miserable retirement, eating canned soup and watching reruns. I'll be honest, I used to worry about this myself. When I retired, my savings weren't exactly overflowing. I'd see friends posting about their cruises or second homes, and I'd think, am I doing this wrong? It made me feel like I'd failed before I even started. But here's the truth. Happiness in retirement doesn't come from your bank balance. It comes from your mindset and the little joys you cultivate every day. Sure, money helps with bills and security, but it's not the key to a fulfilled life. Studies, like one from the American Psychological Association, show that strong relationships, gratitude, and a sense of purpose matter way more than a big nest egg. Let me tell you about my cousin Ed. He didn't have much when he retired, just a modest pension. But Ed, happiest guy I know. He spends his days gardening, hosting potlucks with neighbors, and fixing up old furniture to give away. He told me once, I don't need a yacht. I've got fresh tomatoes from my backyard and good company. That's rich to me. If you're stressing about money, try this. Focus on what you can do. Take a walk in the park. It's free and great for your health. Join a book club at the library. Cook a new recipe with a friend. These things fill your heart without emptying your wallet. And if you're still planning for retirement, say what you can, but don't let the numbers define your worth. You're richer than you think when you count the love and laughter in your life. Lie number 3. Retirement is all about doing nothing. This lie is sneaky because it sounds so appealing at first. Retirement's your reward, they say. Kick back, relax, do nothing. And sure, after years of early alarms and deadlines, the idea of endless lazy days sounds like heaven. But here's what I've learned. Doing nothing gets old fast, and it can leave you feeling empty, restless, even depressed. I saw this with my old buddy, Margaret. She dreamed of retirement as one long vacation. No schedules, no responsibilities. But a few months in, she was climbing the walls. She binge-watched shows, napped, repeat. One day, she called me up, almost in tears, saying, "Is this it? Is this all there is?" She bought into the lie that retirement meant checking out of life. The truth? Retirement is a chance to do more of what lights you up, not less. It's not about sitting still. It's about moving toward what makes you feel alive. That could be learning a new skill, picking up a hobby you dropped years ago, or finally tackling that dream project. The key is balance. Rest when you need it, but keep growing, exploring, and engaging with the world. Look at my friend George, for example. At 68, he decided to learn the guitar. Was he any good? Laughs. Not at first, but he joined a local music group, made new friends, and now he's strumming tunes at community events. He told me, "I'm not just filling time, I'm making memories." That's what retirement can be. So, if you're retired or getting there, ask yourself, what's one thing I've always wanted to try? Maybe it's painting, hiking, or even writing poetry. Start small, but start. Your days are yours to design. And trust me, they're more fun when you're creating something new. Lie number 4. Retirement means you're too old to start over. This one hits deep. So many folks believe that retirement is the end of new beginnings. You're too old to change, too old to chase dreams, too old to reinvent yourself. Society loves to tell us that youth is for adventure and age is for, well, settling. And when you buy into that, it's easy to feel stuck, like your best days are behind you. I felt this myself once. After I retired, I thought my big moments were done. New career? New love? New passions? Nah, that's for the young folks. But then I met Sarah, a woman in her late 60s who turned that lie upside down. After her husband passed, she didn't just settle into widowhood. She went back to school, community college, mind you, and studied art history. Now she leads tours at a local museum, glowing with pride. She told me, "I'm not too old to start fresh. I'm just getting started." Here's the truth. Retirement is one of the best times to reinvent yourself. You got experience, perspective, and let's be real, fewer cares about what people think. Want to move to a new town? Start a business? Find love again? Why not? Age doesn't define your potential. Your courage does. If this lie is holding you back, try this. Write down one dream you shelved because you thought it was too late. Then take one tiny step toward it. Sign up for a class, join a group, or just read about it. You're not too old. You're just ready for a new adventure. And let me tell you, there's nothing more inspiring than seeing someone in their golden years shine with new purpose. Well, friends, that's my heart-to-heart for today. We've talked about 4 lies that can steal the joy from retirement. The idea that you're no longer useful, that you need tons of money to be happy, that it's all about doing nothing and that you're too old to start over. But now you know the truth. You're still valuable. Happiness comes from within. Retirement is for living fully. And it's never too late to chase a dream. As I sit here, looking back on my own journey, I'm reminded of a quote I love. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. That's what retirement is about. Planting new seeds, growing new joys, and sharing your light with the world. So here's my challenge to you. This week, do one thing that makes your heart sing. Maybe it's calling an old friend, try a new hobby, or just sitting outside with a grateful heart. Whatever it is, do it with the knowledge that your golden years are yours to shape. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this chat touched your heart, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more talks like this. Let's keep inspiring each other to live healthier, happier, and wiser every day. Until next time, take care, stay strong, and keep shining.